my name is Tyler Chappell and this is my persuasive speech about superstitions. People are creatures of habit, whether they want to admit it or not, even more so when things are going well. It's only when things start going south that we try and change things up. Superstitions are more about giving you confidence than anything else. They make you feel like what you're doing is the right thing, and if you continue to do it, you'll keep getting good results. Basically, it boils down to having a positive attitude. If you feel like what you're doing is working, you're going to keep doing that, and if you do it, you're going to be in a more positive frame of mind. As a baseball player, I see many superstitions in every aspect of the game, and there's actually some that are pretty funny. They range from small things like putting one shoe on before the other to much more elaborate routines. Nomar Garcia-Parra started off his career with Boston. He has one of the longest routines in baseball. He adjusts his batting gloves 8 times. He then continues on to touch his helmet, down his shoulder, and then to the top of his bat. And he does this every pitch of every game for a 14-year career. Other comical superstitions in baseball, they range from Wade Boggs eating a whole chicken before each game, to Richie Ashburn sleeping with his bats, and even Jason Giambi wearing a gold thong under his uniform to break out of a hitting slump. They are not specific to single players, though throughout the game there are many superstitions that are very important for the game of baseball. Superstitions like not talking to a pitcher while he has a no-hitter going has been in the game since the very beginning and is still practiced today, and that's because when things are going well, you don't want to ruin them. In an article from exactsport.com, stated that sports psychologists agree with the fact that a player is going to perform at a higher level if they believe that their routine helps them do so. This is what makes superstitions work. It's not particularly anything beyond the player simply feeling like what they're doing is working, and that's really what just helps them do well. Also, if they miss their routine, they're under the impression that they're going to have a bad day, which normally leads them to have a bad day, despite the fact they're perfectly capable of performing at the same level even if they did do their routine. In baseball, there are many odd superstitions, as there are in life. Things like not walking under a ladder, breaking a mirror, giving you bad luck, black cats. All these have been throughout history, and people avoid these things because they don't want bad luck. But psychologists say if you do your routine and stick to your superstitions, then you're going to perform better, simply because it does raise your confidence, and confidence is really what makes you perform better, not the superstitions. But basically, you don't want to mess with other people's superstitions. If they think it's working, then you have to stick with that, because obviously it's their thing, not yours, and superstitions work. Thank you. My name is Tyler Chappell.